if we are controlling our mind, we're doing our meditation, we're doing our priming, we are around people that give us energy, that make us feel alive, right? That is one thing that's going to really help you make the right decisions and choices, right? What's up, everybody, and welcome back to this week's episode of It Takes Grit with me, your host, Rebecca Louise. This podcast is all about breaking through barriers, elevating your life, getting to know your body, getting to understand health, fitness, and most importantly, mindset. We talk about 20% is the fitness, 80% is the nutrition, and 100% is your mindset. So how we think about things is how things go out throughout a day. And our language becomes our experience. Our vocabulary becomes our experience. So throughout these podcast episodes, you might start to feel that you're changing a little bit and you're growing and you're looking at things at a different way, and maybe people around you aren't feeling the same as you. And I want to tell you, but by the way, that is absolutely normal. Proximity is power. Whoever you are spending your time with is what your energy is going to be like. And it's not to say that a few days you might just feel a little bit lower energy, right? But let's come from a grateful place. Let's come from a place of like, you know what? We are so blessed to be on this planet. We are so blessed to have one another. And how can we look at things from a positive rather than looking at things from a negative? And it's going to help us move forward. So as we talk about today's topic, which you guys have been asking so many questions about, how to control sweet tooth cravings. Raise your hand, first of all, if you like something sweet. I can absolutely devour chocolate. If there is chocolate in my house, I can eat it and eat it and eat it and eat it, and I do not get full on it. So guess what? I just don't have chocolate in my house that often. When I'm on my period or that time of the month, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break and I'm going to eat some chocolate. And I'm going to give you some tips of how to control those sweet toothings and how it's actually more of a mindset thing rather than sometimes a physiological thing. Because when we can change our physiological state and create energy and create the vibe that we want, it's amazing what can also happen with when we go and execute our food, nutrition, and our workouts. So, are you ready for Rebecca's 7 steps to helping with those sweet tooth cravings? First of all, though, in a transformation program in October, oh my goodness, 4 weeks. This is the fourth time that we are doing this, and it is unreal. It's going to give you routines every day. It's going to talk about different areas of your life in terms of relationship, money, your nutrition, your health, your career, right? How you act every day, your mindset, the people that you're around. We're going to evaluate each of those areas, and we're going to look at where is the biggest gap right now and how can we fill that up. So it's actually going to give you tangible action steps each day. There's different tasks. There's things that you actually do to help you implement it. And we do it together as a group. Think about it as like working on yourself together. It's just 4 weeks, but in those 4 weeks, you're going to see a lot of transformation. And what we have is leading up to that one in October 2021, we actually have some special guest speakers along the way, because I know that you guys want to hear from people that I get to hang around with, some of my mentors, some people that I really look up to, and I'm going to be bringing them into the session so that they can teach you firsthand and they're going to answer your questions and just deliver so much value. So head on over to RebeccaLouiseCoaching.com and you get started right away. All right, so let's talk about those cravings. It's normal. I normally get my cravings around the time of month, right? And I eat so much more food. I don't really get stomach aches. I don't get headaches. I don't get cranky. I get hungry. Really, really hungry. But what I don't do is just divulge and eat a load of naughty food, right? Food that's not really very good for your body. I eat some chocolate now and again. But how do you control those sweet cravings? First of all, most important is what are you having for breakfast? I personally believe in my experience that when I have a healthy breakfast that's packed full of vitamins and minerals and protein that's going to keep me feeling full, I actually go out through the rest of my day picking the right things. So have a think about what are you eating for breakfast. If you are falling off throughout the day, it could be because what you're feeding yourself as you first start that morning. So what are you thinking about to eat in the morning? Are you eating protein? Are you getting good carbs in? They're things that are going to keep you feeling full, and they're going to get you keep feeling better, right? So what are you eating in the morning? I always have, and I talk about this for the last 8 years, since 2013, I've been having a healthy smoothie for breakfast, packed full of vitamins and minerals and enough protein to make sure that I'm feeling full. It makes me feel amazing. It's incredible. There is less than half an apple worth of sugar in there. So, and you need some sugar because that's what's going to deliver the protein to the muscle. But when I've got that in my body, because it's got so much nutrition, it's optimal nutrition, right, for your body. Your body's gonna work more effectively and efficiently. So when you want those cravings, it's not gonna happen because your body's already getting the food that it needs, and you're not gonna want all those cravings, okay? So that's what's so important. So if you're not already doing that, that's gonna be my golden nugget, right? Massive, super important. I've got another couple of huge ones in here, but one of the really big things is, are you having something for breakfast that is making you feel full and is packed full of nutrients, vitamins and minerals, and not making you crash afterwards? And the great thing about our shakes is they're actually going to maintain your blood sugar level. So it's going to help with not that spike. So if you're like, hey, I'm not really sure if I'm using the right one, then all you got to do is send me a message on Rebecca Louise Nutrition Instagram, or just send me in an email. You'll find me and I can get that sorted for you. But I can't emphasize enough how important it is to really get the right breakfast in the morning that's going to maintain your blood sugar level, keep you feeling full, and it's packed full of vitamins and minerals, and it's going to get you feeling incredible. All right. This is an interesting one. Some people say that taking a hot shower can also change up your cravings. So this is one that I'm going to get you guys to test out. When I was going through my things of like what really helps me with my cravings, I wrote a whole list down, but I wanted to see like what other people were saying as well, just so it wasn't just from my source. So I haven't done this, right? So this could be something fun that we get to do together. So maybe comment on the podcast, let me know, does a hot shower work for you, or a hot bath? Sometimes that can work. To be honest, for me, in the morning, I like to have a cold shower, right? I talk about my cold plunges, starting off your day with a cold shower. That's also something that we do in the Inner Transformation program. And it just really makes you feel alive in the morning, right? It just makes you feel incredible. And then in the evening, I'll have a warm, hot shower. So that's what I do. I don't necessarily do it for cravings, but I do it to wake up in the morning and then ease down in the evening for bedtime. All right, number 3. Go for a little walk, right? If you are feeling like you want to get some, a pizza in, or you want to eat sweets or something, how can we do something else that's going to boost your mood? Because sometimes we're going for cravings because it's comfort. We think it's going to give us energy. By the way, it's just going to be short-term energy. You're going to feel better by moving your body, changing your state, whether that's going for a walk, going out and getting an exercise routine, even if it's just doing, a whole bunch of jumping jacks, like whatever it is, do something that's going to change your physiological body, and therefore you're not going to think so much about the food. Then you're going to want to eat healthy food as well. Once you are on track of eating healthy food all of the time, oh my goodness, it is amazing how your body will adapt. Because when you start to put bad food into your body, things that it's not used to, because you're like, oh, I never used to have a treat before, and now I'm eating pizza, and now I had this, your body is going to tell you, this is not good. I don't feel great right now. What are you giving me? Rebecca, what are you giving me, right? Your body's going to start to feel it. So get yourself into a routine that when you do feel like you want to eat one of those, something that's not that great for you, you've got those sweet cravings, go for a walk. Get your mind off it, right? There's other endorphins that are going to be released when you do exercise rather than getting those happy endorphins from food. So get your exercise in. All right. Number 4, avoid excessive stress. There's 2 S's in this one. Avoid excessive stress and sleep. Getting enough sleep in. So if we are feeling tired, lethargic, overwhelmed, right? And we're like, oh, we just got to grab something really quick that's going to make me feel better. Sometimes we're going to go for that bad food, right? Sometimes we're going to go for that. But if we are controlling our mind, we're doing our meditation, we're doing our priming, we are around people that give us energy, that make us feel alive, right? That is one thing that's going to really help you make the right decisions and choices, right? It is a big thing of who you are around, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, right? But get enough sleep in. When you have enough sleep, remember, sleep, rest, food, exercise, all equally as important to get results. So if you're not having enough sleep, it could be why you're craving things. If you're overstressed, it could also be another reason as well. So When you get proper sleep and avoiding excessive stress can help reduce your body's production of cortisols, right? And then the stress hormone, which will then turn into cravings. So that's why that links up, and that's why you need sleep, and you also need rest, and you need to be a little bit less stressed, because then you're going to get those endorphins from something else, which is why if you're feeling stressed, go out for a walk, get fresh air, go out into the outside. All right, number 5, don't starve yourself. I used to do this all the time. I used to think if I just ate seeds, if I just didn't eat any food, I would get results, I would get abs, I would feel good, I'd feel confident. No, feed your body great nutrition all day long. This is what I believe in, right? I believe that if you want to feed your body, you give it all of the nutrition that it needs. If it's asking for food, right, give it bananas, fruit, vegetables, healthy smoothies, right, protein, avocado toast, right? Whatever it is, feeding your body nutrition and not worrying about like, oh my goodness, like I can't eat this food. It's important to get results. Remember, if you want to lean out and you want to get more muscle, but you want to get toned, you got to eat a certain amount of protein. If you're not eating that protein throughout the day, you're never going to get those results. So really important not to starve yourself, right? Those will not get you results. And it's going to make you crave food even more, all right? So eating healthy meals and healthy snacks will prevent you becoming too hungry and then actually going for things that you don't really need, right? All right, number 6, eat foods that help fight off sugar cravings, right? So you could be fruits, berries, dark chocolate, sweet potatoes, smoothies. Oh my goodness, my healthy smoothies are so great in the morning because they are quite sweet. Some of the flavors are really sweet, and I love sweet things. So they feel amazing in my body because I'm getting the best nutrition, but they're also satisfying my taste buds. So sometimes in the evening when I'm craving chocolate, I'll just have one of our, healthy meal chocolate shakes, and it does the job just as well, okay? But I'm also getting my body healthy vitamins and minerals in, giving my body all of the nutrition, and therefore it's gonna make me feel better throughout the rest of the day because I'm going to wake up feeling empowered, feeling powerful, feeling energized because I went to bed eating something right. And if you are going to have something that some naughty food, like try not to have it before bed that you're sleeping on it, right? Because whatever's in your body through your sleeping is going to help make sure that you have better sleep, better rest, because think about it. Your body's trying to repair itself at night when you're sleeping and resting. If you have got food in your body that is not going to help repair those muscles, your body's going to have to work twice as hard during sleep. So help it out by eating healthy food before you go to bed. And then lastly, number 7, it is important who you're hanging around, right? If you've got friends that are, eating unhealthy food all the time, like it's going to be hard to just say no to that. So it's like, who is your friend group? Who is the energy that you're around right now? What are you striving towards? Like, are the group of people that you have, do they have the results that you want? Are you actually engaged in people that want to go places, that want to eat healthy? Because if you're not, don't be afraid to say to your friends, hey, I'm okay, I don't want to go out tonight. I'm working on myself, I'm looking after myself, because you're going to attract more people in. You're going to attract amazing people into your life. I absolutely promise you, when you let go of things that are not serving you. And look, it's okay once in a while to have something sweet. This isn't a diet, my friends. My program, my nutrition program, is definitely not a diet, because the first 3 letters of diet are D-I-E, and nobody wants to die, right? We want to have a program that people can stick to forever. This is a lifestyle. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. So what we get to do, right, as a community is lift each other up. Don't be hard on yourself if you've eaten something bad, but just know that what you put in your body is important, right? Jim Rohn says all the time, our body is the only place that we have to live. So if we're not looking after our body, right, we're not looking after ourselves, we're not giving ourselves enough water. In fact, that reminds me, I need to drink some more water today. We are not going to be able to live a healthy life. So think about what you're putting in your body today is actually going to be what it's going to be like in the future. Okay, so let's recap those 7 points real fast. So eat a healthy breakfast, probably my number 1. Try those hot showers. Go for a walk and exercise. Avoid excessive stress and sleep well. Don't starve yourself. Eat foods that help fight off sugar, and surround yourself with people who are on the same mission as you. Okay, Which one are you going to implement today? Just pick one, and then over the next 7 weeks, you can just keep implementing another one. I highly suggest that when you come to these podcasts, you get your It Takes Grit notebook. You get one out and you write notes in it, and it's going to become like the most important booklet of your life, right? It's going to have all of the mindset work in there, loads of fitness stuff, loads of nutrition to really help you stay on track with your life. And of course, really stepping into that is getting started with the Inner Transformation Program that we have starting again in October 2021. Go to RebeccaLouiseCoaching.com and you can get started right there. Well, guys, thank you so much. Make sure that you take a picture of me and you and your notebook and tag me on the Instagram, It Takes Grit Podcast. Leave us a review. Let us know what you think. And of course, share this with somebody who in your life right now is struggling with cravings, who right now could just do with a little bit of extra boost, a little bit of motivation, a little bit of positivity. You could be that change in someone's life. All you got to do is just hit send this link and you'll be able to share it with somebody that you love, and you can start to make an impact on other people. Guys, I love you so much. This is just the beginning of what we have coming up for you on the It Takes Grit podcast. We got some really exciting things happening. And if you haven't already checked out the podcast with Dave Hollis, yep, we have Dave Hollis on the podcast. Make sure you go back and check that because it is unreal. I'm so proud of you guys. We are just getting started. I'm so excited for all the things to share with you this year. And I'll see you next week on our next episode. Love you guys. Mwah.